I'm so glad to connect with you again. It's been a while since we got together for Bible study, but that is about to change. On Wednesday, October 12th, we will begin a 6-week study on the parables of Jesus. Think about what that means. To know that you will be studying the exact words of Jesus while he was on earth. His exact words. Jesus, the great communicator, is speaking directly to you and to me. Yes, to people in those times, but also to us today. If that doesn't grab your attention, did you know that the parables of Jesus comprise 1/3 of his recorded teaching in the Bible? That is significant. So let me set some context. After Jesus' baptism, his ministry started slowly. He gathered his disciples and he traveled through Galilee, teaching, healing, and performing miracles. He spoke at parties, at weddings, from boats, mountainsides, and people's homes. He used what was available and relevant and brought a message specifically for that audience in the form of parables. As he did this, the crowds grew because more and more people wanted to hear his message. His message about how the law was being replaced by a better way, a way of love, grace, and truth, about being an heir to the kingdom of God. And because the content of the stories was recognizable to the listeners, they paid attention. It wasn't high and mighty. These were stories about day-to-day life, possibly even their own lives. These radical messages infuriated the Jewish leaders and Pharisees. They were threatened by the fact that their leadership was being displaced, and they were about to be replaced. From this point forward, Jesus, the great communicator, began to teach only in parables. Instead of the straightforward, direct, and confrontive way he had been teaching, he now resorted to stories. Now, we all tell stories to reveal something, but in this case, Jesus told stories that held a deeper meaning. That is the very definition of a parable. This was quite brilliant. No one can refute someone's story. The listener may have a different opinion, but my story is my story, and your story is your story. And Jesus' stories were stories that had a purpose and revealed the truth about the kingdom of heaven. And they were brilliant in another way, because no one is named in the parables. Instead, they say, there was a man, or there was a farmer, there was a woman, or there was a rich man. This was intentional, because Jesus wanted each of us to reflect on whether I might be that man, or that woman, that farmer, or that rich man. It allows me to reflect on my own behavior and words in the context of the parable. In view of this, I hope you are curious to see where you fit into Jesus' parables. What new insights will be revealed to you? And I hope you will join us as we begin this study on Wednesday, October the 12th, from 6 p.m. until 7:15 at the Westview campus and on Zoom. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of tonight's event.